Welcome in, everyone. Drop your names in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Drop your names in the chat, guys. Everyone, drop your name in the chat. Let's go. All right, everyone, welcome in. Drop your names in the chat. Everybody, drop your name in the chat, guys. Welcome. Drop your names in the chat, everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Drop your names. Okay, first name we've got is Gianna. Welcome. Welcome in, Gianna. How are you doing? Here you go, Gianna. All right, thank you so much for subscribing. Then our next name is Camellia. Camellia. Here you go, Camellia. Then it's Jasmine. Jasmine in the chat. All right, Jasmine, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then our next name is Liam. All right, thank you so much, Liam, for subscribing. Then our next subscriber is Johanna. All right, Johanna, thank you so much for subscribing, Johanna. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Ivan in the chat. Thank you so much, Ivan. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Then we got Sebastian in the chat who is subscribed. Thank you so much, Sebastian, for subscribing. All right, let's go, everyone. Then we've got is Micah in the chat who has subscribed. Thank you, Micah, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Francesca. Francesca, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Francesca. Then we got is Fallow. All right, Fallow. Thank you so much for subscribing, Fallow. Thank you. Then we've got is Bruno. Everybody give it up for Bruno. Thank you, Bruno, for liking and subscribing. Everybody give it up for Bruno. Shout out to Bruno. Then we got is Zamira in the chat. All right, Zamira, thank you so much for subscribing to me. Thank you. Then we've got is Daniel in the chat. Thank you so much, Daniel, for subscribing. Then we've got is Lorenzo. Here you go, Lorenzo. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Sinai in the chat. Where are you watching from, Sinai? Which country are you watching from? Guys, write your country name next to your name so I know where you are all watching from. Then we have Haven. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Woody. How are you, Woody? Where are you watching from, Woody? Then we've got is Nia in the chat. Hey, Nia, how are you and where are you watching from? Then we've got is Zia in the chat. Where are you from, Zia? All right, then we've got is our next subscriber is Lucy from Canada. Here you go. Lucy, thank you so much for subscribing to me. Everybody give it up for Lucy. Shout out to Lucy. She's from Canada, guys. Then we got Is Claire in the chat. Here you go, Claire. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Then we've got Is Blake in the chat. Thank you so much, Blake, for subscribing to me. Where are you watching from? Then we have this Kyra in the chat. All right, Kyra is from US, I think. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we have Is Saria from, where are you from, Saria? Then we've got Is Jacob in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Jacob. Then we've got Is, who else do we have? We've got Is Felix. All right, where are you from, Felix? Everybody write your country name next to your name. Then we got Is Luna is from United States. All right, thank you so much for subscribing, Luna. Then we've got Is Jovi in the chat. All right, Jovi, thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got Is Avani from the United States. Avani, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Avani. Then we've got Is Vyao from Pakistan. All right, Vyao. Shout out to you, Vyao from Pakistan. All right, then we've got Is Ciara in the chat. Thank you so much, Ciara, for subscribing to me. Thank you. Then we've got Is Jeffrey from the United States of America. All right, Jeffrey, here you go. Thank you so much, Jeffrey, for subscribing to me. Then we've got Is Feno from Kurdistan. All right, Kurdistan. All right, Feno. All right, shout out to Feno. He's from Kurdistan. All right, then we've got Is Layla from United States. All right. All right, then we've got Is Saul from Portugal. Here you go, Saul. All right, then we've got Is Ray, who has subscribed to me. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Bluey from United States. All right, Bluey, thank you so much for the subscribe. Then we've got Is Trent from the United States. Here you go, Trent. All right, here you go. Thank you so much, man. And my next subscriber is Jalen from US. Thank you so much, Jalen, for subscribing to me. Thank you, man. Much love to you, bro. Then we've got Is Macy from the US. Macy, here you go. Macy, thank you so much for subscribing. Then we have Sebastian from US. All right, so many Americans here. All right, Sebastian, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Then we have Is Bella. Everybody give it up for Bella. Shout out to Bella. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to us from the United States, guys. Then we got Is Justin from the US. All right, thank you so much, Justin, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Drake. All right, where are you from, Drake? Where are you from? You didn't mention. Then we've got Is Jaya from US. Jaya. All right, then my next subscriber is Ava. She is from the United States as well. All right, then we've got my next subscriber is Carter from US as well. All right, thank you so much, Carter, for liking and subscribing. Shout out to Carter. Then we've got Is Brisna. She is from Mexico. Shout out to Brisna, guys. She's from Mexico. Liked and subscribed. Thank you so much, Brisna. Shout out to you. Then we got Is Lucas in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lucas. Then my next subscriber is Alyssa. Thank you so much for subscribing, Alyssa. Here you go. Thank you. Much appreciated. Then we have Is Renz. Where are you from, Renz? You didn't mention your country. Come on. Then we have Noel from US. Here you go, Noel. Thank you so much for subscribing, Noel. Then we've got Is Sophia from Brazil. Everybody give it up for Sophia. She is from Brazil. She liked and subscribed. Thank you so much, Sophia. Shout out to Sophia. Then we've got Is Kenzie in the chat. How are you, Kenzie? Where are you from? Where are you watching from, Kenzie? Then we have Is Jamie in the chat. All right, Jamie. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go. I don't know that flag, Jamie. I'm really sorry. Then we have Anita from California. All right, California. All right. Then we've got Is Armenia. Stephanie is from Armenia. Here you go. Shout out to Stephanie. She is from Armenia. Shout out to you, Stephanie. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. Everybody like and subscribe. I really appreciate people who like and subscribe to me. Then we have is Ruhi in the chat. All right. Thank you for subscribing, Ruhi. Thank you. Then we've got is Jeffrey. Here you go, Jeffrey is from the U.S. as well. Here you go, Jeffrey. Here you are. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we have my next subscriber. My next subscriber is Charlotte, who lives in China. Live in Chinese? Okay, do you mean China? All right, Charlotte. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody give it for Charlotte. All right, then we've got is Isla from Canada. All right, my Canadian watchers. All right, thank you so much, Isla, for subscribing. Then we have is Karen in the chat who subscribed to me. Thank you so much, Karen, for subscribing. All right, then we've got is my next subscriber is Daisy from the U.S. All right, USA. Okay. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we got is Manohar. Where are you watching from, Manohar? Where are you from? Everybody subscribe and like. Then we've got is Brisna from Mexico. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Brisna. Then we've got is Jennifer. Here you go, Jennifer. Where are you watching from? Why didn't you mention your country? All right, then we've got is David in the chat from the U.S. Hey, all right, David, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Then we got Jude, and she is from Canada. Oh, Canada. Okay, then we've got is Piper. Here you go, Piper. Thank you so much for subscribing, Piper. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And then we've got is Momita from India. All right, India. We've got Momita. Here you go. Thank you so much. She's from India. Guys, give it up for her. Then we've got is Zarin in the chat. Zarin, thank you so much for subscribing to me, Zarin. All right. Then my next subscriber is Udin, and he is from Indonesia, guys. Give it up for Udin. All right, everybody give it up for Udin. All right, then we have is Randall, and he is from Texas. How are you, Randall, and how is Texas? Then we've got is Todd there. Then we've got is Marquise, and he's from the U.S. All right, Marquise, here you go. All right, here you are. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Thank you. Much love to all my subscribers. Then I've got my next subscriber is Rinley. Here you go, Rinley. Thank you so much for subscribing, Rinley. Thank you so much. Much love to my subscribers. All right, who else subscribed to me? Let me check the chat, guys. Let me check the chat. Then we've got is... Okay, Eugene is from Papua New Guinea. Okay, all right. Then we've got is, I'm sorry, I don't know that. Where is that place? Where is that location? I would love to know about it. Then we've got is Jameson. All right, Jameson, thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right. Then we've got my next subscriber in the chat is Silas. Thank you so much. He is from the United States. Silas, everybody give it for Silas. Then my next subscriber is Elif, and I think he is from Turkey. Okay, here you go, Elif. And shout out to my Turkish watchers, and Elif, shout out to you. Okay, then we've got is Deep, and he is from India. All right, Deep, here you go. Okay, thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Mia from Maui. Mia, thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Vicky from Canada. Hey, yo, what's up, Vicky? My Canadian watchers. All right, here you go. Thank you so much, Vicky, for subscribing. Everyone subscribe. Then we have is Prince from, we got Philippines. Prince, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, thank you so much, Prince. Then we've got is Dylan in the chat who subscribed to me. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody subscribe. Then we've got is my next subscriber is Tess is from Canada. All right, Canada. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Emma. Where are you from, Emma? Where are you watching from? Then we've got is Deanna. You are my next subscriber. Thank you so much, Deanna. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Everybody like and subscribe. I really like it when people like and subscribe to me. Thank you so much, guys. I'll give you a shout out. Then we got is Ray in the chat. All right, Ray, here you go. Thank you so much, Ray. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Derek in the chat. Thank you so much, Derek. There you go. Much appreciated. Then we've got is my next subscriber is Indigo. Here you go, Indigo. Thank you so much for subscribing. There you are, Indigo. Then we've got is Nevo, and he's from Bangladesh. Nevo, thank you so much for subscribing. All right, so many diverse people from all over the world. All right. Then we've got is, all right, Papua. All right. Is that a name? Papua. All right, here you go. All right, then my next subscriber in the chat is Greg. Thank you so much, Greg, for subscribing to me. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much. Much love, man. Then we've got is Coco in the chat. Here you go, Coco. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber, who is Abigail. Here you go, Abigail. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Abigail. Then we've got is Bonnie in the chat. Thank you so much, Bonnie, for subscribing to me. Here you go, Bonnie. Then my next subscriber is Henson. Where are you watching from, Henson? Here you go. Thank you so much, Henson, for watching and subscribing. Everybody write your country name next to your name. Write your country name next to your name. Then we've got is Denzel from Puerto Rico. Shout out to Denzel. He is from Puerto Rico, and he subscribed and liked to me. Thank you so much, Denzel. Much love to you, bro. And we've got is my next subscriber is, let me see the chat, guys. Let me check the chat. Who else is subscribing? Theo, thank you so much for subscribing, Theo. Thank you so much, man. Then we got is Alyssa from United States. All right, Alyssa, thank you so much for subscribing. All right, my next subscriber is Charles. What is that? Which flag is that? I'm sorry, Charles. I'm really bad with flags. We've got is Lucy in the chat. Thank you so much, Lucy, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Emma, and she is from Mexico. Everybody give it up for Emma, guys. Shout out to Emma. Shout out to you, Emma. She's from Mexico. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got is Coco, and she is from Korea. Thank you so much, Coco, for subscribing and liking. Then we got is Sumitra, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sumitra. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Flynn. Where are you from watching? Where are you watching from, Flynn? All right. Then my next subscriber is Sahil, and he's from India. Guys, write your country name next to your name so I know where my watchers are watching from, where my subscribers are watching from. Everybody, write your country name. Then we've got is Austin. All right, Austin, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Thank you, Austin. Everybody give it up for Austin. Then we've got is Ariana, and she is from, hold on, Ariana, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, and she is from Arkansas. All right, then we've got my next subscriber. My next subscriber in the chat is Willow from US. Here you go, Willow. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Willow. Then my next subscriber is Kindle. Thank you so much, Kindle, for subscribing to me. Everybody give it up for Kindle. My next subscriber in the chat is Nick. Which flag is that? I'm sorry, I can't tell. What flag is that, Nick? Then we've got is Trissel. All right, Trissel. Thank you so much for subscribing, Trissel. Here you go. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber in the chat is, all right, my next subscriber is Kyla from Philippines, I think. Is it Philippines? All right, Philippines. Love is from Philippines. All right, everybody give it up for Kyla. Then my next subscriber is Jenna. Everybody give it up for Jenna. Thank you so much, Jenna, for subscribing to me. Then we've got is all right. Then we've got is Grandeur. Thank you so much, Grandeur, for subscribing. Thank you. Here you go, Grandeur. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Then we got Hannah from US. Thank you so much, Hannah, for subscribing. Then our next subscriber in the chat is. Let me check the chat. And then we have is Alicia from USA. Alicia, here you go. Thank you so much, Alicia, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Roberto. Where are you watching from, Roberto? You didn't mention which country you are watching from. Then we've got is. All right, thank you so much, Roberto, for subscribing. Then we have is Miggy. Thank you so much, Miggy, for subscribing. Everybody give it up for Miggy. Shout out to Miggy. Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you so much. Then we've got is Kaylani. Where are you watching from, Kaylani? Here you go, Kaylani. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Juan from US. Thank you so much, Juan, for subscribing to me. Thank you so much. Much love to you, bro. Then we've got is Piper in the chat who has subscribed to me. Thank you so much, Piper, for subscribing. Everybody give it up for Piper. Then we got is Valerie. Thank you so much, Valerie, for subscribing to me. Here you go. Thank you so much. Then we've got is Kirsten. Hold on, that is Kirsten. Thank you so much, Kirsten. All right, everybody give it up for Kirsten. He's from the United States. He subscribed and like. Shout out to you, Kirsten. Then my next subscriber is Lily. Thank you so much, Lily, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Una from Japan. All right, Japan. All right, Una. Everybody give it up for Una. He's from Japan. All right, then we've got is Muna. Okay, hold on. Okay, it was Muna. Sorry, it was Muna. Thank you so much for subscribing, Muna. Then my next subscriber in the chat is. All right, Damon. All right, he's from US. Here you go, Damon. How are you doing, bro? Thank you so much for the sub, man. Then we've got is Navi. Here you go, Navi. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Then let's do Aru. Here you go. Okay, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Riley in the chat. Thank you so much, Riley, for subscribing to me. Thank you so much. All right, then we've got is Peyton. All right, Peyton, thank you so much for subscribing to me. He's from USA. Thank you so much, Peyton. Then we got is Connor in the chat. We got Connor in the chat who subscribed to me. Thank you so much. Everybody subscribe. Then we got is subscribed to me. Let me check. Layla has subscribed to me. Thank you so much, Layla, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Asali. Thank you so much, Asali, for subscribing to me. And my next subscriber in the chat is Keke. Thank you so much, Keke, for subscribing. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Nirina, and she is from Indonesia, guys. Nirina is from Indonesia. Shout out to Nirina. Everybody give it up for you, Nirina. All right, then we've got is Era. Thank you so much, Era, for subscribing. Thank you. Then we've got is Leah from Ireland. Everybody give it up for Leah. Give it up for Leah. She is from Ireland. My Irish people here. All right. Then we got is Theo in the chat. All right, Theo, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you, Theo. Then we got is Andrew in the chat. Thank you so much, Andrew, for subscribing. Who is giving me hearts, guys? That is so lovely. Thank you so much for giving me hearts and all these emojis. Thank you. Then we've got is Kenna in the chat. Thank you so much, Kenna, for subscribing to me. Thank you. Then we've got is my next subscriber in the chat is, let me check the chat, who subscribed to me. Then we have is Zaria in the chat who has subscribed. Thank you, Zaria. Thank you very, very much. Then my next subscriber in the chat is, just give me a moment, guys. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right with you. All right. Then we got is my next subscriber in the chat is Regan. Thank you so much, Regan, for subscribing. Here you go, Regan. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Then we've got my next subscriber in the chat is Jairus. He is from Philippines. Everybody give it up for Jairus. He is from the Philippines. Guys, shout out to Jairus. All right, and my next subscriber in the chat is Max. All right, Max. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. My next subscriber is Maddie from Morocco. Everybody give it up for Maddie. He is from Morocco, guys. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Maddie. Then we've got is Owen in the chat. He has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Owen. Then my next subscriber is in the chat is Zayana. Thank you so much, Zayana, for subscribing. Everybody give it up for Zayana. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Mike. All right. Thank you so much, Mike, for subscribing to me. My next subscriber in the chat is, let me see who subscribed to me, Sloan. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sloan. Then my next subscriber is, let me check, Zoe. Thank you so much, Zoe, for subscribing. My next subscriber in the chat is Clark. Thank you, Clark, so much for subscribing. Everybody give it up for Clark. All right. Then my next subscriber is Isla. Guys, write your country name next to your name so I would know where you are watching from. I want to know where my people are watching from, my subscribers are watching from. All right, then we got Olive in the chat. Thank you so much, Olive, for subscribing to me. Then we got my next subscriber is Zephria. All right, Zephria, thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Shelby. All right, Shelby, thank you so much for subscribing. Alrighty, then we've got Matt in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Matt. Where are you watching from? Then we got Juliana from United States. Guys, everybody give it up for Juliana. Thank you so much, Juliana, for subscribing. And my next subscriber in the chat is Lewis. Here you go, Lewis. Thank you so much for subscribing. You didn't mention your country name, Lewis. Then we've got Patrick from the United States. Here you go, Patrick. Thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber is, all right, we've got JC. Thank you so much for subscribing, JC. Thank you. Much love to my subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. Then we've got my next subscriber, Mia, is from India. All right, Mia, you are awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. Then we've got Logan in the chat, guys, who subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing, Logan. My next subscriber is Andrea from the United States of America. Here you go, Andrea. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Andrea. Then my next subscriber is Paula. Here you go, Paula. But what flag is that, Paula? I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm very bad with the flags. Then we've got Maddie from Mexico. Thank you so much, Maddie, for subscribing to me and liking. Thank you so much. Then we've got Imani from the United States. Thank you so much, Imani. Everybody give it up for Imani. Then we got the next subscriber in the chat is, all right, Eugene from Japan. Eugene, everybody give it up for Eugene. He is from Japan, guys. Shout out to Eugene. Then we've got Kyle in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing. Kyle, thank you. Then my next subscriber, let me check the chat. Dean from California. All right, thank you so much, Dean, for subscribing. Then we got Wyatt in the chat who subscribed. Thank you so much, Wyatt, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber, hold on, guys. Then my next subscriber is Mackenzie from Canada. All right, Mackenzie, here you go. Mackenzie. Here you go, Mackenzie. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody give it up for Mackenzie. He's from Canada. All right. Then we've got Logan. Welcome back, Logan. How are you? Then we've got Neve in the chat who has subscribed. Thank you, Neve. Here you go. Thank you so much, Neve. Then my next subscriber is Emily from the United States. Here you go, Emily. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Laura from Brazil. All right, Laura, how is it going there? Thank you so much, everybody. Give it up for Laura. She is from Brazil. Then we've got Michaela. Where are you from, Michaela? Here you go, Michaela. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then the next subscriber is, let me check the chat, Braylon from the U.S. Braylon. All right, hold on, Braylon. Whoa. Sorry, Braylon. Let me do that again. Braylon. Here you go, Braylon. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody give it up for Braylon. Then we've got is Mike in the chat. Thank you so much, Mike, for subscribing. Then we've got is our next subscriber is Justin from the United States. Thank you so much, Justin. Here you go. Then my next subscriber is Avery. Thank you so much, Avery. Where are you watching from, Avery? My next subscriber in the chat is Rad. Here you go, Rad. Where are you watching from? That's an interesting name. And my next subscriber is Alana. Thank you so much for subscribing, Alana. Much, much appreciated. And thank you so much, everybody who subscribed and liked. Then we got Mila in the chat who subscribed and liked. Everybody give it up for Mila. Shout out to Mila, guys. Then we've got is Pablo. Where are you watching from, Pablo? Then we've got is Jayla in the chat. Jayla, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Sorry. Jayla, here you go. Then my next subscriber in the chat. And my next subscriber is Vin. Thank you so much for subscribing, Vin. Then my next subscriber is Miles in the chat. Thank you so much, Miles, for subscribing to me. Thank you so much. Everybody like and subscribe. Then thank you so much, Shelby. No problem. Then we got is Liam in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody give it up for Liam. Then we've got is Dean in the chat. All right, Dean. Thank you for subscribing. Then we got is James. Here you go, James. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Steph in the chat who subscribed. Everybody give it up for Steph. Then we've got is Elani, and she is from the USA. Lani, thank you so much for subscribing. All right, guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you all so much for joining in. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much for subscribing and liking and being very supportive. Thank you, guys. I'll be back live again. Okay, guys, you know what? I think I'm going to do a little bit more. Live. How about that? I changed my mind. Okay, I changed my mind. Let's go, guys. Let's do this. Valerie, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Valerie. Here you go. Thank you so much, Valerie. All right, my next subscriber is Alicia. Where are you watching from, Alicia? You didn't mention your country name. How would I know where you are watching from, Alicia? How did you miss that then? Okay, then we've got is Autumn in the chat. All right, Autumn, thank you so much for subscribing. Alicia, I want to know where you are watching from. Please write it. Then we've got is Scarlett in the chat from USA. Scarlett, here you go, Scarlett. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, give it up for shout out to Scarlett, guys. Then we have is Deb Hahn from US. Deb Hahn. All right, everybody give it up for Deb Hahn. He is awesome. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Deb Hahn. Then we got is Lakshmi. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lakshmi. Then we've got is Aaron is from Texas. All right. My Texas bro. All right. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Alicia from Australia. All right. How is it there? How's it in Australia right now? How's the weather there? All right. Then we got is Elliot from USA. Thank you so much, Elliot, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is, sorry, Elliot, let me do that again. Elliot. Here you go. You know what? I'm going to change my brush because this brush is kind of annoying me. And we've got is my next subscriber. My next subscriber is my next subscriber. Let me check the chat. Guys, everybody drop your names in the chat and write your country name next to it. Ethan, thank you so much for subscribing. Ethan, thank you so much. My next subscriber in the chat is Jonas. Where are you watching from, Jonas? Thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber after Jonas is Jason. Here you go, Jason. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Then we've got is Arwa. Thank you so much, Arwa. And heart to you too. Here you go. Then we got is Gary. Which country is that, Gary? Which one is that? Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. Then we've got is my next subscriber is Ella. Thank you so much, Ella, for subscribing. Who is giving me heart? Who's giving me heart? Then we've got is Casey in the chat. Thank you so much, Casey, for subscribing. Thank you, Casey. Much love to every one of you who subscribed. Then we got is Sakura. Sakura, thank you so much for subscribing. Where are you watching from, Sakura? Tell me, where are you watching from right now? Then we got is Gary from Philippines. Okay, so that is Philippine flag. All right. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we got is Victoria in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Victoria. Then we've got is who else do we have in the chat? Then we have is all right, Matthew in the chat. Thank you so much, Matthew, for subscribing. Thank you, man. Everybody like and subscribe. Then my next subscriber is Imam. All right, let me write that. Thank you so much, Imam. You are from Caribbean. All right, Caribbean. Imam is from Caribbean. Then we got my next subscriber. Is everybody drop your name in the chat, guys? Then we've got is Haley, and she is from the United States. Thank you so much, Haley, for subscribing to me. Thank you, Haley. Then we've got my next subscriber. Let me check the chat. Anna, how are you? Anna, how are you? Thank you so much for subscribing, Anna. Everybody give it up for Anna. All right, then we've got Izzy in the chat. Thank you so much, Izzy, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Dave. Everybody give it up for Dave. Thank you so much for subscribing, Dave. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Bio. All right, Bio, thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Bruce. Thank you, Bruce, for subscribing to me. Here you go, Bruce. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Julian from the United States of America. All right, Julian, thank you so much for subscribing. And like everybody, give it up for Julian. Then we got is Babur. Here you go, Babur. Thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber in the chat is Adam. Thank you so much, Adam, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Penelope. All right, here you go, Penelope. Thank you so much for subscribing, Penelope. All right, who is my next subscriber? Let me check the chat, guys. Let me check the chat. Cameron is from the United States of America. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And then my next subscriber is Sid. Sid, where are you watching from? My next subscriber is Ryder. Here you go, Ryder. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ryder. My next subscriber is... All right, my next subscriber is Daxton. Here you go, Daxton. Thank you so much for subscribing, Daxton. Here you go, man. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Aliza. Aliza, where are you watching from, Aliza? Tell me. Thank you so much, by the way, for subscribing and liking. Then we have is Waffy. Thank you so much for subscribing, Waffy. Thank you so much. Then we got is Daria in the chat. Here you go, Daria. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go. And my next subscriber is Stacy. Thank you so much, Stacy, for subscribing. My next subscriber in the chat is Gianna. Here you go, Gianna. Thank you so much for subscribing, Gianna. Much love and hearts to all the people who subscribe to me and like. Thank you so much, guys. You are the best. You are amazing. You are just, I can't say it enough. Like, there's just no words right now coming into my mind. Thank you so much, guys. I'm really grateful for everyone who subscribed and like. Thank you so much. Then we've got is Quinn in the chat. Thank you so much, Quinn, for subscribing and liking. Then we've got is Maddie, and she is from Poland. All right, everybody, give it up for Maddie. All right, Maddie, thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Quinn from the United States. All right, then we've got my next subscriber is Tyrese in the chat. Thank you so much, Tyrese, for subscribing. Here you go, Tyrese. Thank you. And he is from Jamaica. Thank you so much, Tyrese. Then we've got my next subscriber is Jill in the chat. Thank you so much, Jill, for subscribing. Here you go, Jill. All right, Jill. Here you go, Jill. Thank you, Jill. My next subscriber in the chat is hold on, is that thank you, Hazley. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Here you go. Thank you. Then my next subscriber in the chat is, guys, my next subscriber is Ayla. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ayla. Thank you so much. Where are you watching from, Ayla? Then my next subscriber is Tylen. Here you go, Tylen. Thank you so much, Tylen. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Easton. Here you go, Easton. Thank you so much for subscribing, Easton. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Angelica. Everybody give it up for Angelica. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Angelica. Thank you so much. Shout out to Angelica. All right, my next subscriber in the chat is Abel. Thank you so much, Abel, for subscribing to me. Thank you very, very much, Abel. Then my next subscriber is Honey. All right, Honey. Is that how you pronounce it? Honey, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got Bart in the chat. Thank you so much, Bart, for subscribing. Here you go. Then my next subscriber is Catter. Thank you so much, Catter, for subscribing. All right, Catter. Then my next subscriber in the chat is welcome, Veranda. You're welcome. Then we've got Natasha in the chat who has subscribed to me. Thank you so much, Natasha. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Mr. Wins. All right, Mr. Wins, how are you? Thank you so much for subscribing, Mr. Wins. Everybody like and subscribe. Then my next subscriber is, then my next subscriber is Save. Thank you so much for subscribing, Save. Thank you. Thank you so much for the emojis, guys. Then we got Pape. All right, thank you so much for the subscribe, man. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Michael. All right, Michael, thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber after that is, everybody mention your country next to your name. I want to know where you are watching from, guys. I want to know where you all are watching from. Then we have Joe in the chat. Then we've got Joe. Thank you so much, Joe, for subscribing. Then we've got Lord Willett. All right. Everybody give it up for Lord Willett. Thank you so much, Lord Willett, for liking and subscribing. Here you go, Lord Willett. All right. Then we've got my next subscriber in the chat is Jude. Thank you, Jude, so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber in the chat is, who is my next subscriber, guys? Everybody subscribe. Everyone write your name. Isabel. All right, Isabel, how are you? Thank you so much for subscribing, Isabel, and liking. Everybody give it up for Isabel. Shout out to Isabel, guys. Then we got Joe in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Joe. Then we've got all right. Then we've got who else is in the chat? Then we got Reese in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Reese. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we got Hanish in the chat. Thank you so much, Hanish, for subscribing. Everybody give it up for Hanish. Then we've got All Sheehan in the chat. Thank you so much, All Sheehan, for subscribing to me. Thank you very much. My next subscriber is who is my next subscriber? All right, let's go. All right, go. Let's go, everyone. Then we've got my next subscriber in the chat is Hayden. Thank you so much, Hayden, for subscribing. Here you go, Hayden. Thank you so much. And my next subscriber is Charlie. Thank you so much, Charlie, for subscribing to me. Thank you, Charlie. Much appreciated. Then we got my next subscriber is Ella. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ella. Then my next subscriber is Francisco. Thank you so much, Francisco, for subscribing to me, Francisco. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. My next subscriber in the chat is Kylie. Here you go, Kylie. Thank you so much. Appreciate the people who subscribe. Thank you so much. Then we got Tessa. Guys, write your country name next to your name. I want to know where y'all are watching from. Then we've got James in the chat. Thank you so much, James, for subscribing. Then we've got my next subscriber is Daryl. All right, thank you so much, Daryl, for subscribing to me. Thank you so much, Daryl. Thank you so much. And my next subscriber is Noah. Thank you so much, Noah, for subscribing to me. All right. Then we've got Faith in the chat. Thank you so much, Faith, for subscribing to me. All right, my next subscriber is Michael. Thank you so much for subscribing, and he is from the United States. All right, Michael, thank you so much for subscribing. I'd like everybody to give it up for Michael. Then my next subscriber is Santiago, and he is also from the United States. Santiago, everybody give it up for Santiago. Thank you so much, Santiago, for liking and subscribing. Then we have Twinson. All right, everybody give it up for Twinson. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Twinson. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is, let me check this chat, guys, Sadra. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sadra. All right, my next subscriber in the chat is Florencia. Here you go, Florencia, thank you so much for subscribing, Florencia. Then we got my next subscriber is Tommy. Thank you so much, Tommy, for subscribing. Here you go, Tommy. My next subscriber is, all right, my next subscriber is Roy, and he is from Philippines. Let's give it for Roy. All right, my next subscriber is Maddie. Here you go, Maddie. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then my next subscriber is Najira. How are you, Najira? Thank you so much. Where are you watching from, Najira? Tell me in the comments. Then we got is Harley in the chat. Harley, thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Nyla. Thank you so much, Nyla, for subscribing. My next subscriber after that is Gary. Thank you, Gary, so much for subscribing to me, man. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Triga. Thank you so much, Triga, for subscribing. All right, Triga. My next subscriber in the chat is Maxi. Everybody give it up for Maxi. She is from England. He is from England. Sorry, that's Maxi, you are from England. All right, everybody give it up for Maxi. All right, then we got is Carrie in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Carrie. Then we got is Zach in the chat. Thank you so much, Zach, for subscribing to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we've got is Michael, and he is from the USA. All right, thank you so much, Michael, for subscribing. Then we got is Faith, and she is from Jamaica. All right, shout out to my Jamaican watchers. Then we've got is Averell. All right, what's with that emoji, Averell? Here you go, Averell. All right, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you, Averell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then my next subscriber is Emma from the United States. There you go, Emma. Thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber is Mary. Thank you so much, Mary, for subscribing. And she is from Panama. All right, Mary is from Panama. Okay, thank you so much, Mary. Thank you, thank you. Then we've got is Jesse in the chat. Thank you so much, Jesse, for subscribing to me. Everybody give it up for Jesse. All right, then we've got is Jaden in the chat. Jaden, here you go, Jaden. Thank you so much for subscribing. Jaden, much love to all my subscribers. And we've got is Zane in the chat. Zane, what is that flag? Can you please tell me which country flag that is? I don't know. Then we have is Ian in the chat. We've got Ian in the chat. Then we've got is Harrison. All right, Harrison, thank you so much for subscribing to me, Harrison. Here you go, Harrison. Thank you so much. Then we've got is Vikram in the chat. Thank you so much, Vikram. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Marilis. Thank you so much, Marilis, for subscribing. Here you go, Marilis. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Connor. Here you go, Connor. Thank you so much for subscribing, Connor. All right, bro. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Jayoni. All right. Jayoni, how are you? Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. Everybody give it up for Jayoni. Shout out to Jayoni. Jayoni, where are you watching from? Tell me in the chat. That we've got is Justin. Thank you so much. All right, Justin. Sorry, Justice. Here you go. Here you are, Justin. Here you are. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Thank you, Justice. Then we've got is then my next subscriber is Luke in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Luke. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Allison. All right, Allison, thank you so much for subscribing. My next amazing subscribers are Joey, and he is from the United States. Thank you so much, Joey, for subscribing to me. Then my next amazing subscribers are Henry. Thank you so much, Henry, for subscribing. My awesome subscribers. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Rowan. Thank you so much, Rowan, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Juliana. Thank you so much for subscribing. And Juliana is from the United States. Here you go, Juliana. My next subscriber is Kyle. All right, Kyle, thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber is Aliyah. Thank you so much for subscribing, Aliyah. Everybody drop your names and write your country name next to your name. Then we've got is Okay, then we got is Gabby in the chat. Thank you so much, Gabby. Thank you. Then we got my next subscriber in the chat is Karar. All right, Karar, how are you? Thank you so much. All right, guys, I am gonna go now. Thank y'all so much for watching and subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. Love to all my subscribers. Much love to every one of you who subscribe. Thank you so much. You guys are very supportive. Thank you so much, guys. You are all amazing, just wonderful people. Thank you so much, guys. And I might come back live again later, or maybe a little much later, but I will come back live again. I might come back live after an hour, maybe, but I will definitely come back live later, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next live. Thank you, love you.